ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking the time on your Saturday morning to join us for the International Agricultural Academy's Open Day. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for today's Open Day is Growing Africa's Future while Empowering the Next Generation of Agricultural Leaders. My name is Zandi Maseko and I am going to be your host for today. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start this event or this open day, I think it's very, very important that we get the ground rules out of the way. What you can expect today is basically seeing the faculty and staff of the International Agricultural Academy for Africa, just to show you that we are not just robots and machines, but you're dealing with actual people. The guidelines for the Q&A protocol, ladies and gentlemen, should you have any questions, please do leave them in the comment section and there will be someone ready to attend to all your questions. Now, to start the day off, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call up our CEO, Mr. Johan Stassen, to come and open this event for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed guests, our partners in education and agriculture, and most important, our future agricultural leaders, you, the students of I3A. It is a great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the Open Day, a day that celebrates learning, a vision, and the boundless potential of African agriculture. Today I stand before you not just as the CEO of the International Agricultural Academy for Africa, but also as a proud African committed to the transformation and our continent through sustainable agricultural education and innovation. At I3A, our vision is very clear: to be the leading catalyst for agricultural transformation in Africa through quality education, practical training, and a strategic industry partnership. Our mission flows from this vision. We aim to empower young Africans with practical and innovative agricultural skills. We want to align the curriculum with the real needs of the agricultural sector. We want to bridge the gap between education and employment through robust industry integration. And we believe that agriculture is not just a subject, but a solution to food insecurity, unemployment, climate adaptation, and rural development. At the core of our strategic outlook lies our unwavering commitment to Africa. Every program, partnership, and policy at I3A is designed with Africa in mind, its people, its potential, and its future. We are not building just another African institution. We are building Africa's agricultural future. A future where you as the African students learn in African context. Our curriculum reflects African realities from smallholder farming systems to climate-smart innovations. Our graduates become not just job seekers, but agricultural entrepreneurs, researchers, policy influencers, and change agents. I want to emphasize that our curriculum is not created in isolation. It is co-shaped by the agricultural industry, by the farmers, agribusinesses, cooperatives and agencies that are the lifeblood of African food systems. These partners play a crucial role in shaping our academic content to reflect real-world demands, in providing valuable placements, opportunities and partnerships, in offering mentorships and career pathways to our students. We are proud to say that I3A is where the classroom meets the farm, the lab meets the marketplace, and theory meets impact. Now, as part of our broader African strategy, we are expanding our footprint across the continent to better serve diverse agricultural regions. I'm delighted to announce 3 exciting developments. The first one is the Namibia Agricultural Academy. It will be launched under the visionary of the Umbombonde Development Institute, Namibia. This initiative will support agro-skills development in one of South Africa's most promising agricultural frontiers. It is a bold step towards regional capacity building and rural development. The second one is the Wes-Kaap Landbou Academy. It is scheduled to open in the Western Cape in 2026 in the town of Citrusdal. This institution will focus on the unique agricultural landscape in the Western Cape, from agriculture to export horticulture, and serve as a hub for innovation, research and industry collaboration. The third one, and definitely not the least important, It is almost 5 years since we started with research in Nigeria with the aim to open an agricultural academy in Nigeria. We are in the final stages of taking hands with the Sustainable Agriculture and Mechanical Academy in Abuja. Nigeria and I3A is coming your way. Watch out for it. These academies are not just expansions, they are strategic beacons of our Pan-African commitment. To our students, you are the heartbeat of the academy. You are the future of African agriculture. You are the custodians of our soil, water, biodiversity and food security. Embrace your studies with passion and purpose, knowing that your journey here is a vital part of Africa's greater agricultural story. To our partners and stakeholders, let us continue building this dream together. Let us nurture talent, grow knowledge and cultivate resilience, not just for today, but for generations to come. Together we are sowing the seeds of a prosperous, sustainable and self-reliant Africa. I thank you. Ke ala boha, baie dankie, Nkosi kankulu.
First of all, I would like to say a very big thank you to I3A for initiating this move that we have made in this partnership that we have entered into to take our old Malalan Academy to a new level in a truly fully fledged animal health qualification, something that is real. And it takes what we have offered over the many years at Malalan to a whole new level with the MSD Academy that we have now established together with Johan and the I3A team. I think this is a very exciting venture and a very exciting move for MSD to have partnered up with someone in South Africa to look at developing education in Africa and to offer this to people. As you can see, it is at a cost. It is not something that is for free. So, whoever does it is committed to actually applying their minds and developing their skills. And that is the whole purpose behind this partnership that we've entered into. I'd like to congratulate Jacques as well for all the hard work he's put into it. He's driven it from our side. He's taken it on himself to really drive this whole project. And I think it's something that he'll obviously give you a lot more info on and we'll be a lot more involved with. And we will definitely push it from our side as something that we can be exceptionally proud of. Johan, we look forward to working together on this and we look forward to the results that this is going to bring. For us, it really is a privilege to be involved in this and to have the MSD Animal Health Academy. So congratulations and good luck moving forward. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Mr. Starson. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to call up Mr. Hans Heinzer, our COO, to come and give us an overview of how I3A operates.
Good day, and thank you for attending this open day. My name is Hans Heinzer, and I am the Chief of Staff at I3A. What does that mean? I serve as the Principal Advisor and Coordinator for the Academy's Executive Leadership. My primary responsibility is to oversee daily operations and ensuring effective communications across all departments. And finally, I am the person you should contact when every effort for assistance for my staff has failed you. When considering studying through I3A, I want you to understand that we offer a unique blend of online as well as hands-on agricultural training over a period of up to 2 years. designed to meet the needs of students across Africa. Please be aware that our online program is more than just theory. It also makes provision for you to engage with farmers in your own community to complete a structured logbook that ensures that you gain real hands-on skills at the comfort of your own home. For those of you who prefer a more residential type of training experience, we offer hands-on training at our different satellite campuses across South Africa over a period of 2 years. To assist you with your studies, I would like to pose 2 questions to you. In the first place, why are you actually studying agriculture? Please take some time to reflect on this, while I like to share some tips that you might apply in practice. Before planting seeds in the field, you know that farmers prepare the soil. In the same way, before you begin your studies, it is important to prepare your mindset. What do I mean by that? Are you studying agriculture just to get a job? Or do you feel called to feed your community, restore the land, or lead in sustainable farming? That's the question. Please understand that your deeper why will help you stay focused and passionate while you study. Please also think about your knowledge can help solve real problems like food security, soil degradation, or creating opportunities for rural communities. Believe me, studying with such a vision makes your learning more meaningful. Agriculture teaches patience, responsibility, and stewardship. Let your education also shape your values, work ethic, and spiritual life, just as working the land shapes character over time. My second question: are you perhaps studying just to receive a certificate? Many students chase the certificate like a harvest, but forget the importance of the growing season. Here is what I would like to suggest to you. Value the learning, not just a piece of paper. Remember, a certificate may get you in the door, but your knowledge, skills, and especially your mindset are what will make you successful in the field, on the farm, or in the agribusiness environment. Just think about it. Shouldn't you focus on what you can apply? Each lesson, whether on crop science or agribusiness or animal husbandry, is a tool for your future. Think about how you can use what you are learning to improve a farm, start a business, or train others. Last but not least, build for the long term. Like trees, strong agricultural careers take time to grow. Don't rush for quick results. Study with the mindset of building something that will bear fruit for years to come, whether in your own life, your community, or the environment. By treating your studies like a growing season, rich with preparation, nurturing, and intention, you will harvest more than a certificate. You will reap purpose, skills, and a life of meaningful impact in agriculture. I thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, Mr. Heinze. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next item on our program, I would like to call up the Director of Marketing, Ms. Theodore Heinze.
Good morning to all our prospective students. My name is Theodore Heinze and I'm the Director Marketing here at I3A. At I3A, we're not just offering agricultural training, we are building a movement. The I3A experience is designed to connect, inspire and empower learners across the continent. When you join I3A, you become part of a growing, vibrant network of agripreneurs, farmers, innovators and change makers. Our academy is active on platforms like Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn, not just for updates, but to create real conversations and connections. We do this through a dedicated team of creative minds, designers, marketers, videographers, and even our very own productions team right here at I3A. We make sure our learners are heard, celebrated, and supported, especially by means of our student liaison Zandi, which you will hear from a little bit later on in our program. Whether it's showcasing students' innovations, highlighting community impact stories, or connecting mentors and market opportunities, I3A is your partner in growth. Everything we do is focused on practical values, from our course content to the way we market your success as a student and future agricultural leader. So, what's next? If anything that I've said resonates with you, take that next step. If you're looking to upskill, transform your farming practices, or to break into agricultural business, we invite you to apply. Applications for our second semester intake has already opened, and our team is ready to support you. Follow us on our platforms, reach out to our support team, and most importantly, join the community. Whether you're here to learn, to collaborate, or to contribute, there's a space for you at I3A. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you on this journey.
Thank you very much, Tiara. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call up the Director of Training, Mr. Kanyisile Ngoi, to come and just give us a brief overview on the training and curriculum design.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kanyisile Ngoi, a Director of Training in the International Agricultural Academy for Africa. I am from all the way from the province of the Eastern Cape, a province that is well known for supporting a wide range of agricultural productions. I welcome you in this open day and thank you so much for joining us and to explore the opportunities that lies ahead in the agricultural field. A field that is not only vital for the economy of the country, but a field that is vital to the very existence of life itself. At the core of the training department, it is a clear mission that we have, which is mainly to equip our students with practical, relevant, and future-focused agriculture. Our training programs, they range from short courses up all the way to NQF Level 6 certificates, which are designed around the academic model that blends theoretical knowledge together with real world application. Whether you are interested in crop production, animal production, or extension services, our curriculum are designed specifically to ensure that they cover even the finest scientific details. One of the key strengths of our program is that we are committed to skill-based training. Every course is crafted to employability and also industry needs in mind. Our students do not just learn theory, they engage in hands-on practicals and field demonstrations. Upon completion, the learner leave not only with accredited qualifications, but they leave with the confidence and practical skills that will enable them to make a practical and immediate impact in the agricultural sector. Today, we are so proud to showcase our learning platform, which is accessible 24/7 to the course material, resources, assessments, and communication. It is against this backdrop that we prioritize students and their queries, and we ensure that we provide a prompt response to their queries that will satisfy their needs to ensure a smooth learning process. Now, as I conclude, here is a short clip that will take you through to our cluster system on how it operates. And let me say this once again, we are looking forward in walking this journey with you to ensure that you learn, you grow, and you succeed in agriculture. Thank you.
Hi everybody. So today we're going to do a step-by-step tutorial on how to navigate your cluster platform. So you will see before everything else begins, you would have received your login credentials via your Agri-pedia platform, and those are the credentials that you're going to use to log into the cluster system. So the first step that we're going to do, you're going to be required to enter your username over here, and then proceed by clicking next. Then the next option will be your password that will be inserted here, and then you will click on login. Right, you will select the institute, which is I3A, click on select. So after you have done your login, this is the page where you're supposed to land up on. It will show you what course you're enrolled for, and for purposes of this tutorial, we are enrolled for plant production. Now the first place where you're going to go is you're going to go to My Modules, and you're going to click on your modules. Once you have clicked on your modules, you will see that all the modules that you have paid for will then appear on your screen like this. You will go to View Module, and you should land up on a page that looks like this. Now the place that you're going to go after that is you need to click on Module Planning. On your module planning, you will see that all the specific outcomes for that modules are noted down here. You will then click on the specific outcomes and assessment criterias. And then again, you will click then on the specific outcomes like that. Click on your assessment criterion number 1, if that's the one that you need to do. And then you will see it will lead you to a link that is green in color. Click on your link like that, and it would lead you to Agri-info. It will show you all the content that you need to work through. Then you go back to cluster, and then you go to quizzes and surveys. Click on quizzes and surveys. Then you will see all your quizzes and surveys will be outlined there. Then you will start here by answering your assignments or your tests. And here you are where you need to start doing your quizzes. Now guys, you will note that with every question, the mark allocation, meaning that what the question is out of, will be noted there. So for number 1.1, you will select one answer. 1.2, so always check the number in the brackets, right? Upon completion of all your quizzes, you will scroll down till the end of the quiz, and then you will click on Submit Quiz. After you have submitted your quiz, it will lead you to this page. Now, when you are here, you can review there to see how you did in your quizzes. It will show you what you have correct and what was the correct answer for the quizzes. This will also help you when doing your revision, just for you to know basically how you did in that quiz. And then also on the system, you have the option of seeing your marks as well. You can click there on show results, and it will show you exactly there what your marks are. And this system is so user-friendly because it will even show you out of, let's say, for example, a total of 50, it will also show you how many unsuccessful answers you have. And that is how you navigate on then the cluster system in terms of doing your quizzes and tests.
Agri-pedia, your online farming solution.
Thank you very much, Kanyisile. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call up Tiara Heinze to come and give us a brief overview of the Garcias for Africa program.
Hello again to our prospective students. As you know, I'm Tiara Heinze, and today I have the honor of introducing you to a transformative initiative at the heart of our academy called the Garcias for Africa program, or better known to our students as the Nature of Thought. This program serves as an entry point for every student at our academy, offering something more than just academic knowledge. It offers powerful inner foundation for learning and living. Project Garcias is grounded in what we call an inside-out paradigm. It's based on the profound work of Sydney Banks and his understanding of the three principles: mind, consciousness, and thought. These principles speak to the true nature of our experience and potential as human beings. So what does this mean to you as a student? Well, it means that before we start cultivating crops and lands, we begin by cultivating the mind, understanding how clarity, creativity, and resilience come not from outside circumstances, but from within. By realizing how thought shapes our experience, and how consciousness allows us to navigate with awareness, you'll be equipped not just to study, but to thrive, academically, personally, and professionally. Through the Garcias for Africa project, you will gently be introduced to this understanding in a practical, accessible way, helping you build self-trust, reduce stress, and enhance your ability to make wise, grounded decisions in agriculture, business, and life. At I3A, we believe that true transformation in Africa starts from the inside for each one of you. We look forward in taking this journey with you, and we welcome you into a new way of seeing, learning, and growing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tiara. Ladies and gentlemen, moving along, I would like to call up Steph Crawford to come and speak to us with regards to the content development and resources utilized at the International Agricultural Academy for Africa.
Good day, my name is Steph Crawford and I'm the Director of Content Development at I3A, which means that I oversee the development of your curriculum materials. Each module in your 1-year certificate or 2-year diploma course consists of multiple units each. Each unit has specific outcomes and assessment criteria that link back to the study material on Agri-pedia. This consists of text study material as well as videos and PowerPoints. The formative and summative assessments are also found on Cluster, which cover the content on Agri-pedia. These curriculum materials are developed by my team in accordance to the requirements set out by SAQA, the South African Qualifications Authority. The study material is also overseen by industry professionals to ensure that only relevant and up-to-date material reaches the students. These processes ensure that you get quality study material from I3A. In case you have any questions regarding the content and study material, you are welcome to contact me via email. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Steph. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call up Elsa Kotze, the Director of Agri-Info.
Good day, prospective students. My name is Elsa Kotsia and I'm the Director of Agri-Info, our e-learn platform for students to find all the information needed to read, learn and complete all the assignments. I've been with I3A since March 2019 and what a privilege it has been to have overseen and been part of the development of our current e-learn platform. I work alongside a dedicated team of 2 graphic designers who are responsible for all the illustrations, graphs and uploading of all the information received by the content development department. They are also responsible for all the graphics and illustrations in our short course manuals. Also in our team are 2 web designers responsible for uploading all the images and illustrations and do the layout of all the information, so it is easy and interesting to learn from. Unlike other agricultural academies, we provide far more information than needed to complete your course. Our IT support officer is also part of our team. We also collaborate with the Agri-productions team, who create and provide videos to explain certain parts of the content in more detail. Although this is all happening in the background, this is the core of our e-learn system. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Elsa. Moving along, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call up our CFO, Shanae Gibbons, to come and talk to us regarding the financial stability and financial support available to all our students at the International Agricultural Academy for Africa.
Good day everyone and a warm welcome to the International Agricultural Academy for Africa's virtual Open Day. It is wonderful to have you here as you explore the next step in your academic journey. Let me take a moment to share with you some important highlights about the financial side of studying with us. Our academy has proudly served students for over 10 years and we continue to maintain strong financial health and stability. This means that we are here to stay and to support you every step of the way. Our annual study fees are 33,000 Rand, which includes the 3,000 Rand registration fee. For those looking to add an extra qualification, the additional cost is only 9,500 Rand per year. To make things easier, we also offer 3 flexible payment plans to suit your needs. A once-off payment with a 5% discount, semester-based payments, and easy monthly debit order. We also believe that finances shouldn't limit your dreams. That's why financial assistance is available through trusted partners like Student Hero and Manati Alternate, supporting both our main and satellite campuses students. And to make managing your fees even simpler, we've prepared a short video tutorial on how to access your invoices and statements on the online student portal. Thank you for joining us today. We are excited to grow with you as you grow your future in agriculture. Let's sow your seeds of success together. Stay tuned as the above mentioned video will follow now. It's quick, clear and designed to make your experience even smoother.
Hi guys, so today we're going to show you how to navigate the financial aspect of your cluster system. So this is going to be for you when you need to access your statement or view how much outstanding fees you have. Now immediately when you open your dashboard on cluster, you will see that there is a notice here. If you have outstanding fees, you will see around this area, you will have a message there to tell you what needs to be seen there. All right. Then to actually access your statement, what you will then do is you will click on financial. Right, so at first glance, what it will do is it will give you a summary of what your fees look like. So it will show you what is payable to I3A for your duration of your studies, how much you need to pay, the balance that will then be there, and then it will also show you the outstanding balance to date, meaning that if you are behind or still have fees outstanding, this will be here to show you to date, right? So you can also then just go down just to see basically what the fees are for, scroll down there. And then if you want to then make this a printable statement for yourself, you just click on the invoices and payment tabs. You will see that there is a little printer there in the corner. Click on that and it will then it will generate it for you, and you can then download it and view it like this. You can then save it for yourself or print it, or however way you want to do it. And that is basically how you can then access your statement or invoice and see how far you are in terms of your payments and fees. And that is that.
Agri-pedia, your online farming solution.
Yep, you guessed it. This video is about ways to fund your education. Why? Because far too many students miss out on this life-changing opportunity simply because the financial side of studying didn't receive the same attention as choosing a course or institution. When considering your investment in education, it is obviously extremely important to choose the right course and right institution for that investment. But equally as important and often overlooked is considering how to fund the investment in education. In reality, the ability to secure funding is often what determines whether a student gets to study. The more you know, the more informed the decision you can make. And the more options you consider, the higher the chances of finding a payment solution that suits your unique situation. In this video, we'll walk you through the 3 main ways to fund your studies in South Africa. Whether you're a student or a financial caregiver, we'll help you understand your options, how to check if you qualify, and what steps to take next. The first option, and the most straightforward, is to pay the institution directly. This usually comes in one of 2 formats: cash upfront or through an internal monthly payment plan. Cash upfront means paying the full tuition fee in a single lump sum before classes begin. For example, if a course costs 70,000 Rand per year, this full 70,000 Rand would need to be paid before the academic year starts. Some institutions may offer a small discount if this amount is settled early. The second format is an internal monthly payment plan. If the institution offers this option, it typically involves splitting the course fee into equal monthly payments over the course duration. For example, a 1-year course costing 70,000 Rand might be paid off over 10 to 12 months, resulting in monthly payments of around 6,000 to 7,000 Rand. A deposit is sometimes required upfront to secure the enrollment. If either of these direct payment options work for your financial situation, that's great. For many students, the most ideal solution is one that doesn't require repayment. That's where bursaries come in. Bursaries don't usually require repayment, but they can come with certain conditions. For example, a student may be expected to work for the bursary provider after graduating, or maintain specific academic performance throughout their studies. Many bursaries form part of a company or organization's corporate social investment efforts, aimed at empowering future professionals and giving back to communities. Bursaries are typically awarded based on academic performance, financial need, or other criteria set by the bursary provider. Some bursaries are offered directly by educational institutions, while others come from private companies, government departments, non-profit organizations, or industry bodies looking to grow talent in a specific sector. If you're wondering how to find a bursary, here are some good places to start. Search online using keywords like bursaries for your course or field of study in South Africa. Or visit your institution's fee office. Many providers reach out directly to institutions to identify potential bursary recipients. As a student or financial caregiver, you can also check with your employer. Approach local organizations or businesses within your community, or reach out to a specific company the student is passionate about working for. It's smart to explore bursaries as early as possible. But remember, bursaries are limited and highly competitive. That's why it's a good idea to have a backup plan in place just in case your bursary application isn't successful. And this brings us to the third option, student loans. A student loan can typically be used to cover tuition fees, accommodation, study equipment like a laptop, and even outstanding fees from a previous year of study. And while the word loan might sound intimidating, It's worth knowing that many finance providers offer dedicated student loan products because they recognize the long-term value of investing in education. With this in mind, student loans often comes with favorable terms that are specifically tailored for students, such as lower interest rates compared to other types of credit, and in some cases, something called deferred principal repayment. Deferred principal repayment is also referred to as interest-only repayments, where you only pay the interest and admin fees while studying and the full loan repayment starts after graduation. This structure can significantly reduce monthly installments during the study period. It's important to note that not all finance providers offer deferred principal or interest-only repayment options. For this reason, it's important to understand the structure of each provider's offering and to choose one that aligns with your financial needs. Here's a quick example of how a student loan can ease the cost of studying. Let's say a course costs 48,000 Rand for the year. If this amount is paid directly to the institution over 12 months, the monthly installment would be around 4,000 Rand. But if the same 48,000 Rand is financed with a student loan over 60 months, the monthly repayment could be closer to 1,000 to 1,200 Rand, depending on the interest rate and the loan structure. And if the loan includes deferred principal or interest-only repayment, the monthly payment during the study period might be around 300 to 500 Rand, covering just the interest and admin fees, with the full installment only starting after graduation, when the student may also be earning an income to contribute towards the principal repayment. Although student loans can be an excellent way to make your studies more affordable, it's important to understand who can apply and how the qualification process works. To apply for a student loan, the applicant must at least earn a steady income and hold a South African bank account. If the student is employed, studying part-time, and will remain employed during their studies, they may be eligible to apply in their own name. Otherwise, a sponsor or surety, such as a parent, guardian, or other adult, will need to support the application. When assessing an application, finance providers generally look at two key criteria: affordability and credit score. Affordability refers to the balance between income and expenses. Lenders want to be sure that after covering day-to-day costs, there's enough left over to afford the loan installment. Credit score reflects how consistently past financial obligations have been met, helping lenders determine how likely an applicant is to repay the loan. Each finance provider uses their own method for evaluating affordability and creditworthiness. That's why it's always worth checking whether you qualify, even if you're unsure, rather than assuming you don't. Making that assumption could mean missing out on a study opportunity that was actually within reach. When trying to compare different student finance options, offers, terms, and qualifying criteria, it can be difficult to know where to start. That's why educational institutions like this one and more than 200 others have partnered with Student Euro to give students and families access to practical guidance and support throughout the funding process. Student Euro is South Africa's leading student finance facilitator. By submitting your details once through Student Euro, you gain access to a wide range of finance providers, including banks and alternative funders, through a single platform. We then help you understand your funding options, check if you qualify without any pressure or obligation, and complete your application when you're ready. Our service is free, independent, and designed to support you. It doesn't affect the offer you receive, but it can improve your chances of qualifying by helping you avoid common mistakes and match with the right funding provider. Whether you're planning to fund your studies or simply explore what's possible, the best time to start is now. There's still time before classes begin. Use it wisely. Be proactive. Make sure you understand your institution's payment options, search online and speak to the finance office about bursary options, and consider checking if you qualify for a student loan, even if it's just as a backup plan. If you'd like help comparing your options and need expert guidance, feel free to reach out to Student Euro. To connect to Student Euro, visit www.studenteuro.co.za. Click Apply, complete your details, and one of our experienced agents will contact you via WhatsApp, email, and a phone call. This is a very exciting time, one of the most important tipping points in any young adult's life. From all of us at Student Euro, We wish you the very best with your studies, your future, and everything that lies ahead.
Thank you for that, Shanae. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure at this point you're wondering, where do I fit into the grand scheme of things? My name is Zandi Maseko, and I am the Student Liaison Officer at the International Agricultural Academy for Africa. As an e-learn institution, I3A prides itself in making the student our first priority. Therefore, my role here is to ensure that our students' academic needs are met, their questions are answered, and their voices are heard. Over and beyond that, students can rest assured that as a holder of a bachelor's degree in psychology, I3A is serious about student wellness and student support. So whether you're looking for guidance on the application process or you don't know where to direct your queries to, I am the person to talk to. Ladies and gentlemen, as with any well-oiled machine, the International Agricultural Academy for Africa is comprised of different members, and therefore I'd just like you to take a minute to watch this video where you can meet the rest of the staff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time on your Saturday morning to join us for our open day. Now, the next steps from here would be for you to go and click on that apply button on our website, www.i3a.co.za. Alternatively, you're more than welcome to go click on any of our academy's websites. Then the academies are as follows. We've got for plant production, our Agronomy and Horticulture Academy. We've got the Sheep and Wool Academy for Southern Africa. We've got the Bovine Academy for Southern Africa. We've got the Game and Wildlife Academy for Southern Africa. We've got the Goat Academy for Southern Africa, the Swine Academy for Southern Africa, Poultry Academy for Southern Africa, and MSD Animal Health Academy for Southern Africa. Those are the various academies that we at I3A host. Alternatively, do feel free to contact me, Zandi, your student liaison, at 069 316 2661. Alternatively, you can also send me then an email at zandi@i3a.co.za. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.